YouTube, what is happening? This is Copper. Welcome to another episode of not World of Warships, which is what I was about to say. It's actually XCOM. Hey, enemy within. What do you know? Oh, what a fantastic start. Let's just keep going. Why don't we? Let's see here. I believe, yeah, we're kind of just in a little floaty position here, if I remember correctly from the last episode. Nothing really happening. Just kind of, defending the population of Earth. Just, doing what I can. But as for that, I think we're researching xenobiology still. Not a lot of happenings going on, so let's go ahead and scan for activity and get this thing started. I want to fight aliens. So we're gonna try to find some. Oh, hello. I don't know how effective that's gonna be with the, roof closed, ceiling closed, whatever, but, I'm not a scientist, I don't know. Let's see, project complete, satellite uplink, that's great. Carry on, let's see, let's back up out of here. So, next step, build a satellite. Nope, not missions, I didn't say missions, I said build a satellite. Build un satellite. There we go. Maybe two? How many satellites can one thing hold? Acquire more engineers. This is gonna take me 20 days. What? It's because you're all working on something else? How many satellites can I put up in the air, actually? Let me figure that out. If I go to the situation room, or not situation room, sorry, facilities here. Satellite uplink. No, don't remove that. Alright, well, I think it's 2 because it has an adjacency bonus. I think. And I think the best thing right now is to manufacture 2 if we have them, so we might as well we have the money, and this is our economy anyway, so yeah, let's do it. I'll send an order for 2, which leaves us 70 credits for the rest of the month. Now, where are we in terms of time here? 24th of March, okay, we're fantastic. This is great. This is actually a really good position to be in. India is not looking so hot. I mean, it is hot. Never mind. But, it's fine for now. Let's scan for more activity. One more turn for xenobiology. Which is what we just unlocked. Fantastic.
You're telling me that we should risk the lives of our troops so we can take one of these things alive?
Yes. Without a live specimen, I'm afraid we've reached the pinnacle of what my team is able to accomplish.
And how do you suggest we do this, Doctor?
The autopsy I've just completed confirms that the alien's physiology is quite similar to our own. A highly concentrated electrical current delivered at close range should cause
Close range? And what happens if it doesn't work? Do you really think this is worth the risk?
I do. We do not know our enemy. How can we hope to stop something that we do not understand? If we can capture one of these creatures alive, we may be able to communicate with it.
And interrogate it. Find out what they want. Where they're operating from.
Yes. That possibility outweighs all risks, in my opinion. I can construct a safe enough facility to house our captive, but I do not know how we could possibly communicate with it.
Not to worry. I will see to that.
All right. I'll speak to the commander.
I'm right here, dude. I saw the whole thing. Alright, so xenobiology, fantastic. Alright, back up, let's figure out another thing to research. Construct an alien containment facility, research the arc thrower, build an arc thrower, capture a live alien, interrogate the captive alien. Fantastic. All this lovely flavor text, which you can pause and read if you want. I would read it, but I don't think a lot of people like audiobooks on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and avoid that. Physically provide to secure alien, allowing to interrogate them in labs. Fantastic, great, doing well. Arc thrower. So basically, okay, so the priority stuff is things that will move along the narrative. So we don't necessarily need to do those right away. Although, wow, most of the stuff here are very slow. Okay, what's this? Meld recombination. Inhibitors appear to deploy cancers to strange blah blah blah. I wonder what this does. I feel like this would be a good thing to get early, and also maybe a sectoid autopsy early, because these are the two things that we'll be probably going to be seeing a lot. So getting that early it's probably beneficial. Thin Man, of course, too. We're going to be seeing him a lot more. This creepy dude. Let's go with the Meld, only because I don't know what it does, and I'm kind of curious. So let's do it. Sounds good to me. Engineering, building 2 satellites. How many engineers do I have? I have 12. Okay. Keep it scanning. Keep it scanning. 7 days for the council report. Hopefully we're doing well. Here we go. Okay, so if it's in India, we have to take India because India's about to lose their mind.
Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
Hologlobe. Alright, so we have China, South Africa, and Mexico. I think we have to pick China. Is that the same region that, I think it's region-based, so if China's within the same region as India, let's hold the phone. Situation room.
Dr. Vaughn expects our troops to try to bring one of those things back here in one piece, much less alive.
So this is what kind of confuses me with this whole, this whole thing. I think India's within, like, it's right here. I mean, India's right here. I believe this is India. If I'm not, I'm so sorry. And China's right here. So I think it's in this. I think we're gonna go China because I think that will cover this area. If I didn't do it, I think this whole area would go up by 1 panic tick or whatever. So
seems the complexities of our latest research projects are overwhelming the current staff. I hope you'll consider seeking out additional scientists to bolster the team.
Wow, okay, I can do that, maybe. Although, unfortunately, we're going to be getting more engineers from this rather than scientists. I could do Mexico, but again, I told you, I can't really do that. Although, nah, we're going to do China. I know, I think this is the right choice. I'm fairly certain. I would like those extra scientists, to be completely honest. I could probably let it go one more time. $200 is not too bad, too, but I kind of agree with her with the scientists. How many scientists do we have, really quickly? We have 5. We only have 5 scientists. Okay. Go back here. I might just go ahead and get the scientists. We might just let India slip. It's probably not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Alright, we'll go to India. We'll go to India. Or not India, China, rather. Get 4 more engineers. That engineering guy is going to be so happy. So happy. Current objective. We're not going to worry about that. So we have sniper, heavy, support, assault. Fantastic. I love that. We have the O'Neill twins. Brothers, whatever. Dev, and Williams. Let's do it. Please don't die. That's all I have to ask. Don't die. Launch and mission. Alright, let's do this. Neutralize and locate secret Meld containers. Okay, so pretty standard. Unit performing dash move defensive poses like an enemy reaction fire. Fantastic.
In a densely populated neighborhood. They're counting on us to secure the area.
Yeah, they always are. They always are. Oh god. Oh god, I thought he was just jumping. Like, don't do it! Don't do it, O'Neill! Your brother cares about you too much. Alright, let's take a quick peek around like normal. So, obviously behind us is not a place where we're going to go. We have right or left. Right has, wow, this goes on for a while. So it looks like there's 2 buildings. One over here, one over here. We're obviously going to go on the one in front of us. I think that's the better choice. Although there's not a lot of cover in here. There's some. This thing can probably blow up though, unfortunately. We're going to do it though. Although I might peek around the corner first. So let's go over... Unfortunately, the phone booth is not defensible. Let's go over here and see if we can see any aliens around this corner. Which we can. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. What up, creepy eyes? They decided to park themselves kind of in a weird position there. So they're out of my range, but I'm going to go ahead and put him... Well, let's hold off. I'll probably put him on Overwatch. Unfortunately, Sniper Lady Williams, I need to call her Williams because that's actually her name, not in range. I can put her right here, so if they are still alive next turn, I think she'll have a clear shot, unless this is blocking, but I don't think it will. I think it's because it's only half cover, she can see over it. So we'll dash her up. There we go. Okay, so she'll be oh, in a Meld container. Awesome. She'll be able to shoot him. Still gonna hold on with him. Let's see, are there windows on this side? No, it's a pure wall. This sort of becomes interesting. Let's see, this is our assault. No, this is our assault, dude. I really don't like using cars as cover because they can explode. Let's see, is this kind of open? Well, technically you could jump through here and maybe go through this door in the back. He does have a shotgun. That might be the better choice here. So what happens if I don't think there's anyone over here. So if we dash in here, is there a safer way to do this? Probably, but who cares about safety? O'Neill doesn't care about safety. Yeah, my name is O'Neill. All right, there's the other O'Neill. Dev is our heavy. So let's. He has a good amount of health. Although from 2, it's not really worth the risk. Let's have him move. I kind of want to move him up here. It's just not good enough in terms of defense. So let's go ahead and move him. Not behind the car because I hate those. We'll dash him up here next to the window and then we'll swing him around. And we'll put him in Overwatch like I said before. So there we go. First move done. I think we're in a really good defensible position. Overwatch should hopefully take that guy out. You missed. You missed. You know, if Williams was on Overwatch, he would totally have killed him. What are you doing, alien? You are literally in the middle of everything right now. That was not the... Wow, they're both doing it. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, God.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, well, this guy's definitely dead from the shotgun. This is great. Okay, we'll do shotgun guy first, because we need to make sure he dies. So, he is a 94%. Watch him miss. If he misses, I might just die. But, O'Neill, it's all yours. Thank you for not missing. It was a critical too. Fantastic. All right, so we have 3 dudes along here. Sniper can take out. Let's see, what's the better chance here? Obviously the 55er, which is kind of weird. I wonder if he's not even in cover really. I'm so confused. It's not really worth a critical since she'll do up to 5 damage with a normal hit. So let's just try to kill her. I don't know if they have jitter. Nice shot, Williams. Nice shot. All right, it's a 50% chance for this guy. He's on Overwatch, so I actually can't move closer. So we're gonna actually try to hit him from 50% away. I actually forgot about that. I might have had her try to aim for. Although O'Neill, the O'Neill twins, man, they are worth their money, worth their weight. I actually might move him in here because I have a feeling this guy might move over in this direction, and I would like to have a nice spot for Overwatch. Since they can't come through the wall here because it's a bunch of televisions, I might set him up here because it's closer if he decides to go in front of the door. So we're gonna do that. Just have him hop through there. They can't see him, fantastic, and we're gonna Overwatch. See what the alien does. I'd like to get to this Meld container, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be. Oh no! Okay, good. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. Okay, sniper lady is actually not in view. God, what's the point of a sniper, man, if you can't hit him from that far? He's not in very good position. Let me move him up one. He's only in half cover, and now I'm in full cover, and we have a 48% chance. That's pretty good. Let's try it. Yeah, okay, it's fine. We're fine. You know, this actually might be a great moment to run and gun here. I think running and gunning him up to this point would be great. So we're gonna do that. Run and gun, which basically means we can fire after we dash, which is great. We're in range. 62%. I'll take it. Let's hope for the best. Dude, O'Neill, man, and we got it. We got everything. What a great. That was great. I feel good about that. It technically was on the easy level, so we just won't mention that. Let me have my moment, please. Let me have my moment. That was quick too. That was like 15 minutes. 15 minutes tops. Now let me see if my idea about defending like the region was a good idea. I think all the other regions will go up at this point.
Excellent work, Commander.
Here.
I'm impressed you were able to recover so much of the Meld substance without any casualties.
Well, thank you. I'm pretty good at my job. Alright, let's see. He's the support. what do we do? Allows the cylinder to move 3 additional tiles, which is actually really helpful for healing purposes. Or allows reaction shots to trigger on enemy attacks. Not just movement? Oh my, I like that too. I really like that. That seems like... Actually, I can see some issues with this, especially when it comes to ammo, because you might want to conserve someone's ammo, and you're like, okay, I need to wait for one more shot. I can move up one more after this, and actually make my percentage 25% better or whatever for an alien. And if an alien fires at him and he fires back, you will not have that ammo for that turn, which I can see some problems. I might just do the movement. That'll allow him to heal people, to get in position for that smoke grenade. I think overall Sprinter is probably a good idea, at least for O'Neill. I do like this one though, but we're going to go with Sprinter and hope for the best on that one. Next up, the other O'Neill. We have Tactical Sense, confers +5 defense per enemy in sight. It's pretty nice, and he is an assault, so he's going to need to be pretty close to everyone. Confers a 10% critical chance per enemy in sight, max 30%. I like to lean more towards the defense, only because, in theory, I'm moving him up in front of everyone else to get into range with his shotgun, which means that he's probably going to be the target of many attacks. So I think the defense is actually the smart way to go here. And then Williams, my sniper lady. So Snapshot removes the sniper rifle's restriction on firing and Overwatch after moving. Any shots taken suffer 10 AM penalty, which is okay. It can kind of be, you know, bad, but whatever. And then Squad Sight allows firing at targets in any ally sight radius, but these targets cannot be critically hit unless using headshot. I love Squad Sight. I like Snapshot. I love Squad Sight because that means she can actually remain way far back. Although probably percentage hit is a little worse. We might need to upgrade her aim a little bit. But yeah, definitely Squad Sight. No question about that. No question. Continue. 420 meld. I wonder what that does. Yeah, here we go. See, North America and Africa increased. I think that means, of course, India did not. We get 4 engineers, which is not really what we were looking for. But that's okay. Engineering, are you still building satellites? Yes, you have a ton of time. Yep, and then, yeah, everything's... Holy, South Africa is about to explode, though. Holy crap. Okay, okay. This is spiraling out of control pretty quickly here. The cool thing is we're getting satellites to help these guys out, so not so bad. But I think we might want to maybe build another Raven in Africa? Yeah, you know what? We're going to do that. One more. Eventually we'll get alien technology, if I remember correctly. Spoiler alert on that one. Alright, satellites. 2 satellites in 19 days. Please, 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 please. Let's keep going.
Incoming transmission.
Sounds good to me. I think it's the council report, right?
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far.
Thank you.
Your recent results were beyond our expectations.
I mean, I am pretty good.
And that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Okay. Thank you. Grade A, I'll take it. Scientists +1, engineers +2. That's fine. $425 in my pocket.
Remember, we will be watching.
All right, Santa. All right. Pretty sure he's Santa. That's my theory. My overarching theory of the game. Fire Access put Santa in here, and he's defending the world, so take that as you will. Let's see. Launch satellites, which I don't have yet. To an orbit, 0. Oh, we can put 5 in orbit? Wow. We need... Why am I not creating another one? All right.
Arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
I think I'm going to manufacture... Did I already manufacture one of these? No, because it says 1 belt. All right, we're going to actually manufacture one of these to increase my sniper's aim. Manufacture? Thank you. Submit order. Very important. And then, yes, 1 more satellite, definitely. We have the money. We don't want it to go anywhere else except for the satellites at this point. So 1 more. Sounds great.
From what little I've seen of their technology, if the aliens were intent on conquering Earth, there's not much we could do to stop them. I'm guessing they have something else in mind.
They want to eat our brains, obviously. God. Oh. Support dude here. Oh, yeah, this is the... Wow, she's actually really good. I might need to rotate her into the thing. Again, I still feel like sprint is the way to go here. Now, here, Field Medic allows medikits to be used 3 times per battle instead of once. Wow. Or Smoke and Mirrors allows 2 additional uses of smoke grenade each mission. We're definitely gonna go with the freaking healing. If we're gonna go sprint, we're gonna do healing. That's I think that's the best way of going about it at this point. I feel like I was gonna do something else. I don't remember. Oh yes, I was gonna check out barracks, officer training. Squad size only costs 50 to increase the yeah, no, of course we're gonna increase the soldiers to 5 right away. Confirm. That's awesome. We have wet work, 25% experience gained from kills. Oh god, do I do that already too? Soldiers receive a large will bonus each time they are promoted. Oh god. Oh, sorry. Holy crap! I hit the mic. Got so excited there. These are great. These are really good. We just got a. Ah, crap. I actually don't know what to do here. I think the plus 25% experience gain from kills is amazing. We need to get that right away so that our guys can really ramp up in experience points. This is also fantastic because eventually the aliens are going to start attacking me with their freaking mind control whatevers. And having a good base will is going to be fantastic to have. So both of these are sort of needed. I only have 235 and we just got paid, so we're not going to get money for a while. I'll do wet work for now. I need to remember Iron Will at this point. So I think those are 2 purchases worthwhile at this point in time, which I already said, but I'm going to say again because I do agree with that. Oh, time-wise, we're kind of on the verge here. I feel like maybe one more. Let's see what we scan, and then I'll make a decision here. Oh. Oh. This is new. I haven't seen this before.
So, what is it, Doctor?
It's remarkable.
That's not helpful.
The crystalline structure housed within the canister is actually a suspension containing billions of cybernetic nanomachines, each made up of both organic and mechanical components.
My team's analysis indicates these microscopic robots are capable of assembling mechanical structures with unprecedented efficiency. With further study and some specialized facilities, we may be able to engineer a sort of cybersuit that interfaces with the human body.
What?
My team is more interested in the possibility of physically altering the tissue itself, incorporating aspects of the alien's own genetic adaptations by using the nanites to fuse the foreign material.
The commander will have to decide where the greatest advantage lies.
Oh god.
Is there anything you agree on?
Given the apparent purpose of the nanites, they allow combining organic materials with one another, or with machines. We have at least agreed to call them
Meld.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. That was so great. That's totally new to me for this expansion pack. That was awesome. Oh, I'm so excited. Alright, research done. Assign a new research, blah, blah, blah. So this unlocked a ton of things. Cybernetics Lab, Genetics Lab, Mech 1 Warden, Hyperreactive Pupils, Depth Perception, Adaptive Bone Marrow, and 40 additional Meld reconstituted, which I don't really know what that means. Let's see. Here we'll be able to build mechanized exoskeletons, cybersuits, mechs, and augment soldiers to wear them. Alright, so that's the Cybernetics Lab, Genetics Lab. This annex to the research labs will allow us to genetically modify our soldiers. This facility counts as a laboratory. Okay. New gene mod. Wound recovery time is reduced by 66%. Soldiers regenerate 2 HP per turn up to the HP max without their armor. Holy crap. That's cool. I like that. Depth perception. Height advantage confers an additional +5 aim and +5 critical chance. I think that would be great for the sniper. Confers a 10 aim on any shot after a miss. I don't really know about that one. And here's the... Oh, God. How do you choose between these things? This is impossible. I can't choose. They're all so awesome. How do you choose? All right, so we're going to do the sectile autopsy. because I feel like that's the...
We've made a number of interesting discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
How interesting. Alright. Autopsies galore. So I have 100 meld. 310 is my income at the moment. Can't wait for my satellites to be on, which I think... Did they actually finish? Nope, have not finished yet, but they're on their way. Let's see if I go here. Yeah, 12 days for the 2 satellites, and then 19 days for the other satellite, which sounds fantastic. We unlocked a bunch of stuff, and I think this is a perfect point to cut the video here, so I think I'm going to do that. That was an awesome episode. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to play with the meld mechanics, or I don't know how I'm going to decide between the mechanical stuff and the genetic modifications, but we'll figure it out, of course. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your eyeballs. If you, I really appreciate your eyeballs. Did I say that already? I do really appreciate your eyeballs. If you liked the video, go ahead and give me a quick thumbs up. I do appreciate those as well. And stay tuned for the next episode of XCOM Enemy Within. I'm sure I'll be bringing those to you relatively shortly. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.